Tony Dowdy and Edward Green here on the call. So glad you're here with us. At Southern Nash, want to mention that no, your eyes aren't wrong. The jerseys on the back are actually part of a cancer charity fundraiser that Southern Nash is running tonight. And you saw at halftime some baskets being made in help support of that charity. As Tony Dowdy, Southern Nash starts off with a quick 2.
Nice move to the inside by Raj Deans to get that 2 points.
Battle working his way down low, but kicks it back out. And now it's Cooper. Gets it off to King. Cooper's going to try a 3. Hashtag put it on the grill. That Golden Corral 3-pointer puts Rocky Mount back up by 8.
You know, regardless of the outcome, the 2 starting guards tonight have played a lot better than they played in the last month for Rocky Mount.
And it's another turnover by Southern Nash as Battle comes up with it. Now gets it off to Alston. Alston working down low to King. Back to Battle. Couldn't finish. And it's stolen away by Southern Nash. Hall gets it off to Newkirk. Newkirk jumps. He left his feet trying to pump fake, and it's going to be a travel Rocky Mount ball.
Well, already played a minute. Both teams got a turnover, so the same thing we had in the first half.
Sloppy basketball here on the Freedom Credit Union High School Basketball Game of the Week. So glad you're joining us. Of course, if you want more analysis, and yes, that is my analysis, you can catch more on the all-new sports show Sunday night at 8 o'clock. King working down low, can't connect. Battle looked like he went a bit over the back and instead tries to save it, but instead gets it right off to Deans. Newkirk pressing now, gets trapped, but gets it off to Hall. Hall driving, spins, and hits it off the side of the backboard. King with the rebound. Rocky Mount will press.
You know, Richard Hall had a really good game in the Christmas tournament, but that's the first time I believe he called his name all night.
Almost called his name there for a missed rebound as Cooper 3 puts up a floater in the lane. Batted around down low inside. Finally, it does look like Hall came down with it, and it's going to be a foul on Rocky Mount.
Thomas Cooper.
That's Cooper's 4th.
Yes.
And he's going to have to come right back out as number 21, Broderick Cottle, will replace him. Well, Tony, you said this was Cooper 3's job to lose tonight, and unfortunately, he just has been in foul trouble all game.
Well, you know, the little bit he's played pretty good, but he hadn't been out there enough to win the job.
Yeah.
But I suspect the way he's played tonight, he's going to get a chance again Tuesday against Northern Nash.
One would think. Big Tuesday night as we'll be at Hunt Fike for that battle of conference contenders. A little midweek basketball for action for you. Of course, you'll still be able to catch it on Saturday at 2 p.m. for the Freedom Credit Union High School Game of the Week. Also want to give a shout out quickly to some of our other sponsors, Chico's and Krispy Kreme.
You know, Fike's only lost 1 game all year, and that was a conference game.
And another surprising 1-1 conference team as they were beat by Southern Nash. Foul on the floor, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Rocky Mount. Against
Emmanuel King, and that's his 3rd. So they've only got 2 players in foul trouble, or they even got any fouls, and both of them in foul trouble.
Unfortunately, that's your starting point guard and one of your 2 starting big men as Bryant will check back in. Bryant has been serviceable tonight off the bench.
He is a very good player coming off the bench. He's lacking on offense, but he's really good on defense.
Hall has it on the wing, feeds across court to Deans. Deans can't connect, gets his own miss, and hits the bunny in the lane to make it a 6-point game.
Southern Nash just hanging around.
That's one of those things, it would be a mild upset, but in those upsets, that's what happens. The team can't put the other one away. This is going to be a 3-ball by Cottle. Hits front iron, no good. Hall with the rebound, looking to rush up court. Gets it off to Deans. Deans with a nice little move inside, can't finish. Rebounded by Rocky Mount as Alston looks off the backboard. Oh! Dante Battle just missed what would have been a hashtag top 10. But now it's Hall's turn. He can't connect. Saved by Alston. And here's Battle. Gets it off to Cottle. Back to Battle as he just hits a nice little layup. 33-25 on the Freedom Credit Union High School scoreboard.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rocky Mount tried to break the backboard on that one down at the other end just a second ago, but certainly a missed layup at the other end by Southern. That could have really made this an interesting game.
I was pretty sure Battle was about to rip the rim right off the backboard. My goodness. Hall thought about 3. Newkirk will take it. Misses. King gets the rebound. Sorry, that's Battle. Feeds it up to Isaiah Alston, who puts it in for 2, and for the first time tonight, a 10-point lead for Rocky Mount.
And for the first time, it kind of looks like Rocky Mount's beginning to get a little bit of control of the game.
And for the first time, something danger zone.
Absolutely. 3:48 to go. Technically, you got 12 minutes to go. You're down by 10.
Oh, and a nice little move there by Marquise Wright as he gets it back to an 8-point game.
Looked like dividing the Red Sea up there. Went right between them.
Thank you, Moses. That was Moses, right? I just feel like anytime I make a Bible reference, I'm going to get a slew of angry tweets if I get something wrong. Nice block by Bryant, as now it's a Rocky Mount fast break. Caudill taking it all up himself, a wild layup, rebounded by Lavender. Hall tied up, but Robbie Kennedy is going to get a timeout. 35-27 on the Freedom Credit Union scoreboard as we take this quick all-new sports show timeout. Back to action on the Freedom Credit Union High School Game of the Week. Tony Dowdy and Edward Green bringing you the action on the mics. Clinton, too, bringing you the pictures.
You know, you've seen Rocky Mount on a couple of times go down for layups and just throw it off the backboard. You know, one of the problems I see this Rocky Mount team having, they're trying to do too much spectacular. You know, they want to slam dunk off the backboard. Just pass it to them, let them lay it up.
Yes, the 5 Slamma-Jamma years might be behind them, at least for right now, as number 10, Emmanuel Merriweather, is fouled. No trip to the line here, it'll just being out of bounds. But, Tony, these fouls so far from the basket always struck me as so needless.
Oh, yes. You're absolutely right. You know, Southern is going to have to shoot a lot of shots from the outside, but when they're dribbling the ball, they're not ready to shoot. So you only have to cover them when they're ready to shoot.
And also when they're dribbling, it leads to turnovers a lot tonight. Another one here as it's Rocky Mount basketball. Bryant to inbound.
That's 17 for Southern on the game.
Jeez. Cooper brings it up. He feeds it down low to Battle. Battle just working on his man. Dunked by Bryant, but it won't count. Foul on the floor on Battle.
Well, we played 2:45, so we played over 5.5 minutes here. That's Southern's first foul of the second half.
Well, they've been turning it over, but they haven't gotten in foul trouble. So Bryant's going to be inbounding this one under his own basket. Sorry, that's Southern Nash's basket. I don't know what I was saying there. Out to Cooper. Olson's going to try a long three. No, that was an alley-oop pass. My bad. I'm not used to that here. Sorry, guys. Hall comes down with the rebound, though, and looks to press it up court. Gets it to Vines. Vines in the lane, and it's blocked away by Alston, but he is fouled. And so Vines will be going to the line for a pair of Mike Heffler Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram free throws.
Well, talking about that lob pass at the other end, that's another one of those needless plays. Let's just a bounce pass inside, let him turn around and lay it up or shoot it off the backboard or whatever.
You know, I don't mind the alley-oop, but I like it more in the flow of the game on fast breaks and whatnot. When it looks like you're just taking a wild three from well beyond the top of the key, it just looks a little crazy.
Absolutely. Vines
does miss his first free throw, which means it's still a 35-27 Rocky Mount lead here on the Freedom Credit Union scoreboard. Again, you can get 1.99% APR, low financing. And, of course, you can get those cars at Mike Heffler Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1340 South Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. Want to also give a quick shout-out to Chico's, good food and good fun since 1988. And Krispy Kreme, check out the remodel shop at 969 North Wesleyan Boulevard. As Caudill drives in the lane, misses, but rebounded by Battle. He drives down low and gets the 2 points.
That's 10 points for Battle on his 5th rebound.
Battle having a good game. Again, Rocky Mount, the story tonight, going with a smaller lineup than usual. Have been going with 3 forwards for most of the year. Now going with a bit of a 3-guard set. As Newkirk takes a 3, missed, but Oates with the rebound, and it is blocked by Battle. Vines tries to save it and is fouled by Bryant. A non-shooting foul, so it will be inbound by Southern Nash.
Well, we're down to 1:50 to play in the third quarter, and that's only the 15th foul against Rocky Mount, so they're kind of letting them play a little bit.
Yeah. As I think we should do in conference play, especially with the size that Rocky Mount has. Just big and forcing guys. You got to let the big men fly. Merriweather trying to find an open man. He has Vines. Vines tries to drive. A little up and under. Does not get it to fall. Rebounded by Battle. Here comes Rocky Mount. Cooper leading the way. Gets it off to number 25, Blake Helms. Helms back to Cooper. Battle from the top of the key, trying to take Oates. Looked like Battle almost took an extra step there.
Whether he did or not, at his size, he shouldn't be dribbling it way out there.
Absolutely. Robbie Kennedy wanted that one for Southern Nash for sure. Cottle right now just working on the perimeter, trying to shake Vines. Now Battle. And it's going to be Cottle for three off the Helm. Helms with the rebound, kicks it back out to Battle. And Rocky Mount will reset with just under a minute to play on the Freedom Credit Union scoreboard.
For a team that struggles handling the ball, pulling it out like this is a surprise.
Oh my, that was just too easy for Kanaz Cooper as he lays it in. You talked about parting to the Red Sea. That was all the plagues that came before it. Now it's a turnover as Broderick Cottle with a basket. Quickly, things spiraling out of control for Southern Nash.
Well, obviously, slowing the ball down a little bit helped.
23 seconds to go. It's a 13-point lead for Rocky Mount as Newkirk has it up top. That's Jordan Newkirk. Vines is going to try a three. Misses. Rebounded by Helms. That's his second one of the game in limited action. Gets it off to Cooper, who has 5 seconds to try and do something with it here for Rocky Mount. Pull-up jumper. No good. And so we will go to the fourth quarter. 41-28. Rocky Mount ends on a little bit of a run to take a 13-point lead. Giving a shout out to our sponsors before we go to break here. Mike Kepfer, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Chico's, Golden Corral of Rocky Mount, Krispy Kreme, and of course, you're watching the Freedom Credit Union High School Basketball Game of the Week. Once again, Rocky Mount leads Southern Nash 41-28. We'll be back for the fourth quarter action on the other side of this break on WHIG TV.